Hi, everyone, and welcome to Mind of Minister, a podcast recorded here at the Seattle Betsuing Buddhist Temple, where we discuss questions or topics of interest. My name is Jason Yokoyama, and I'm here with the star of our show, Reverend Katsu.
Hi.
So I guess first, we'd like to apologize. It's been maybe 3 months since we've put out a podcast episode. As you know, if you've been a frequent viewer or listener of our podcast, we are still under construction here at the Seattle Betsuing because of the arson fire that occurred over 2 years ago now.
Many people waiting for the Minds of Beasts, right?
Yes. Okay. But we are doing our best to put out new content as fast as we can. And we've reached the point now where we've been doing our podcast for over a year, and we're coming up on our favorite season, Obon season.
Yeah.
So it's been especially busy here at the temple this week. I've been here I have been here every day.
We had lots of delivery today.
Yeah, all the food, all of the non-perishable, everything just showed up today. And so it's been very busy. But we did have an Obon episode last year. And what we talked about then is a lot about our personal memories of Obon, our favorite dances. You talked about your experiences with Obon in Japan. And so as a reminder, if you'd like, go onto YouTube, listen to our own old episode. But our Temple Obon Festival is July 19th and 20th here at the Seattle Betsuing. You can find our information on our temple website, and we encourage you to attend if you can. If that weekend is not so great for you, we encourage you to seek out the other temples in our area, White River Buddhist Temple in Auburn and Tacoma Buddhist Temple in Tacoma on the following 2 Saturdays, July 26th and August 2nd. Or go to all three, right?
Yeah.
We try to go to all three.
Yeah.
Each Obon is very different. They have different food that they serve. But they all have beer. So
That's important.
Yeah, so go and enjoy.
Wisdom drink.
Yes, all of their Obon odoris. And if you don't live in our area here in the Pacific Northwest, please visit the Buddhist Churches of America website to find a temple near you. Almost every temple in BCA puts on a Obon,
I think
right?
so, yeah.
And so you can use the Find a Temple locator, find a temple near you, look at their temple website, and there should hopefully be a Obonodori or Obon festival that you can attend. But this year for our Obon episode, I thought that we could discuss more about the Obon music and the Odori part of Bon Odori.
Okay.
You know, so much of what we talked about last time was sort of the meaning behind Obon, Hatsubon service, what, is a Hatsubon. But I think for me personally, a lot of what I like about Obon is the dancing. It's the Odori.
That's a main program of the Obon, So our tradition. Then Northwest temples, Seattle Betsuing, lots of dances compared to other temples, in California. In California, I would say dancing is only maybe 2 hours. How about hours? How many hours we are dancing?
Let's see. This year, we are dancing 5 hours. I think we're dancing 5 hours. Dancing starts at 4 and ends at 9.
That's more than double, right? Compared to temple in California. Yeah.
So a lot of dancing. So
lots of dancing.
I know, and if you've ever been to our temple, you know that we're on a hill, and so it's a little difficult because you have to dance uphill. So you're gonna break downhill.
We have to wear comfortable shoes.
Yeah, and dance carefully. But when we think about Obon music, especially the music that we typically dance to at our temple, I think that you can categorize it into sort of 3 or 4 main categories. One is traditional, but Jodo Shinshu-based music. Music where the meaning and lyrics are about Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. We have songs that are more traditional Japanese, like Tonkobushi, the coal miner dance, Soranbushi, the fisherman's dance, as well as regional dances to certain areas in Japan, like Hiroshima Ondo, Tokyo Ondo, Dai Tokyo Ondo, songs like that. And then we have more like sort of modern Japanese dances like Manmaru Ondo or Hanabi Ondo, the firework dance.
Totoro.
Oh, Totoro? Yeah. Sukiyaki. I guess Sukiyaki is modern. It's before my time, but it's a modern Japanese song compared to some like a really old song. And then we also have sort of combinations of these where, for example, this year or last year, a new Obon song was released here at the Buddhist Church of America called Lantern Song, which we'll talk about later in this episode.
The first I came to Seattle Betsin, just a couple weeks before the Obon, some Obon committee member, they scheduled a meeting with me.
Oh.
I don't know what kind of agenda was it. Then they just told me, Seattle Betsin's Obon, we have 15 songs. Just about 15 songs. 1/3 is a really traditional Jodo Shinshu related song. 1/3 is traditional Obon song. Then another 1/3 is newer songs. Then they asked me to have kind of permission. Is it okay, sensei? I have no idea. Before, previous temple, no one asked me that type of question.
Oh.
Yeah. Then they're saying, every year, sometimes we have a new dance, but they always keep those balance, Jodo Shinshu songs, then traditional Obon dance, then modern dance. I really appreciate, cherishing the tradition, cherishing the Jodo Shinshu, as well as, we can also, sometimes we have the new dancing. I really appreciate Seattle Betsin's Obon dance.
Yeah, and we, over the years, have done many dances. Some we don't do anymore, or we skip songs a year. And so even on the day-to-day, sometimes Saturday we dance certain dances. We only dance them once. And then Sunday we dance a completely new set of dances. So please come to both days to dance all the dances. But I think everyone has, I think we talked about this last year on our podcast. Everybody has their favorite dances. And so we, not keep it a secret, but we encourage you to come, get excited, get ready for your favorite dance, and hopefully we dance that song. And if we don't dance it next year, hopefully we'll dance it, or this year, hopefully we'll dance it the next year. So please continue to come, continue to dance, because that's, part of this Bonodori festival.
I have a question.
Oh, okay.
Do you have some Jodo Shinshu related Obon songs. So one is Oyama song. Do you know what Oyama means?
Big mountain?
Well, everybody thinks so.
Oh, it's not that? Oh.
I also thought, Oyama means a big mountain. But Oyama means Honganji. Oyama is the kanji character. They sometimes choose, the different readings. Then when I looked at the website, it said Oyama, the kanji character was Honganji. Oyama Ondo means the song for Honganji. So that's why the lyrics is all related to Honganji.
Oh.
So talking about Honganji's Ginko tree, or, there are so many things. Lyrics is telling us what Honganji is. That's one thing I didn't realize.
So it's the Honganji characters, but it just pronounced. The reading is Oyama.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not just like big mountain.
Not just a big mountain.
I've always thought it was big mountain.
Yeah.
And I always wondered, because if all the songs are in Japanese, and if you listen while you're dancing, you hear them mention things in Japanese about the Honganji, and I guess I've never realized why it relates.
Yeah.
More colloquially, we call the song the box song, because when you dance it, you you hold a box sort of when you dance.
Yeah.
So, but that's so interesting. We were actually talking last night at the dance instructor leaders practice about some of the lyrics and the meanings behind some of the dancing, which kind of spurred this idea for today's podcast. But yeah, I think when Alex looked it up in ChatGTP to find out what the lyrics to Oyama Ondo was, ChatGTP just put Dai and then Yama.
Yeah.
The kanji.
Yeah. Well, ChatGPT still needs to learn more things.
Oh, yeah. Apparently.
Oyama Ondo means Honganji Ondo, Honganji dancing.
So it has nothing to do, because I remember when we talked about, in Japan, all temples are named after a mountain.
Yeah, but possibly, yes.
But so that Yama has nothing to do with...
No.
Oh, because Honganji's mountain is Ryukokuzan. Yeah, okay.
Well, Honganji is our mother temple. Yeah. The next question.
Oh, yep.
Mikokoro. What does that mean? Mikokoro.
Compassion.
Yes.
Right.
The kanji character Mikokoro usually kokoro means just a heart. But this kanji character it say, well, Mikokoro means I would say Amida Buddha's compassion. Amida Buddha's great compassion. So that's a meaning of Mikokoro. So that's why the lyrics of Mikokoro is telling us the teaching of Jodo Shinshu. So if you carefully listening, so that's really telling us core teaching of Jodo Shinshu.
Interesting. So if you've been at our we historically always start with Mikokoro as the first dance. We have Obon service in the Hondo when we have a Hondo, and then all of the dance instructors will go up and oshoko or offer incense burning, and then they lead actually you're in front, huh, Sensei?
Yes.
Sensei's number one. So Sensei leads the dance instructors and the ministerial staff out and line up in the street. And then we start with Mikokoro, Amida's compassion. And part of the dancing is we put our hands together, we gasho, we bow.
Yeah, because, this song is also talking about our loved one who passed away. It's going to be received by Amida Buddha's compassion to be born into the Amida Buddha's pure land. So that's why I think it is always the first song that we remember our loved one who passed away before us. But still, Amida Buddha is always embracing all of us. So that is the meaning of Mikokoro.
Compassion. And that's a song that's by Okahashi Sensei, right?
Mikokoro?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so many of the songs that we do in Seattle, as well as even in BCA, were written by Reverend Koran Okahashi, who's a minister from, singer, songwriter from Japan. Do you remember what temple he's from?
It's somewhere in Osaka, but I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't met him.
You've never met Okahashi Sensei before? No. Oh, so he's visited Seattle before during our Bonodori and performed some of his songs live, but I guess that was years ago, and so you were not our resident minister at the time.
Yeah, hopefully he can visit us again.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a video of him performing on the street on YouTube, and all I remember is he wore this really bright orange robe when he was like singing and performing in the street.
Yeah.
But this was many years ago. I never spoke to him. I just
I see.
saw him from the distance.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that you had met him before.
No, I've never met him.
So I think a lot of some more modern songs, I think Shiawase Samba was written by Okahashi Sensei.
Oh, okay.
But, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. But a lot of the Jodo Shinshu songs that we do, I guess except for Oyama Ondo, Mikokoro, Nembutsu Daiko, Hibiki, all of those songs were written by Okahashi Sensei.
Okay.
And a lot of them have these common themes of, Namo Amida Butsu, Shinran sama no arigatai. We're thankful for Shinran, Renyo sama, etc. For the teachings of the Buddha. And I think those songs really make up a large part of our sort of core Jodo Shinshu songs that we tend to do from year to year. But we can kind of move on now to more regional traditional songs.
Right, yeah.
Do you have a favorite regional or traditional song?
What? Tankobushi?
The coal miner song?
Easy to remember how to dance.
That is, so this is the thing. I think we talked about this last year too. There's a lot of contention on Tankobushi because we in the Northwest dance it differently than a lot of other temples do. My sister-in-law from the Salt Lake area tells us that we don't do it correctly. And I was like, we've been doing it this way forever.
Right.
But even some people at Seattle, we don't dance it correctly.
Well, I don't know which one is correct, but that's okay. Bon dance is just for fun.
That is true.
Right? So doesn't have to be only just one certain way to dance. But I think Tankobushi is one of the most famous Obon dancing, even in Japan.
Oh,
I think here in the United States too. most of the people know about Tankobushi. Yeah, that's easy to remember.
That's true. And this might be slightly off topic, but it brought up you talking about like, oh, you dance how you want to dance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like from traditional like odori, like you go to odori school and stuff like that. Do you think you could explain some of the differences between like proper odori versus just regular dancing?
So of course, there's a traditional, proper, formal odori obon dancing. So there's a really strict the way how they dance. But obon dancing, maybe instructors, they have to know the proper way of dancing. But those who are just jumping in like me, making a mistake, that's okay. So that's why don't follow me.
Okay, I will not follow you.
Yeah, I'm always making mistake. Yeah.
That's okay. I mean, we encourage everyone to dance. It's a lot of fun to see when everybody gets out and just dances. And I think Reverend Kodani used to talk about like, just go out there. Like some of the true meanings of like bonodori is just dance. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You're just dancing and that's important. But we were unable to do this for this episode of our podcast, but in future episodes, or especially like obon episodes, I would love to get some of our odori instructors to come and speak about the history of odori in Seattle.
Oh, nice.
Like, for example, like my bachan, my grandma, she went to the odori school that I'm pretty sure was in your basement of your house. Sensei.
Yeah, that's I heard.
Right,
yeah.
Many years ago, like 50 years ago plus, there was an odori school in Sensei's now basement, but it was a different house.
Yeah.
It was not Sensei's house.
Baseball batting cage right now.
Yeah, now it's really cool down there. Anyways, and so I would love some of the, older instructors to come and speak about their experiences out of obon and kind of talk about how obon odori, especially at Seattle, has changed for generations from people that were like my grandmother's age, how they had odori to now how we have it. And then we can kind of think about how we want obon to go into the future.
Yeah.
And, that kind of plays into the music that we play, the dances that we keep alive with our tradition. But of course, we'll always, I think, do Tankobushi.
Yeah.
And Soranbushi too.
Soranbushi too.
And we'll most likely always keep our Joro Shinshu sort of base as well. When it comes to modern songs, I think those are the songs that we tend to switch up the most. For example, like Hanabi Ondo, the fireworks song, Manmaru Ondo, the fan dance. This year, we're going to be swapping in another song that we did during COVID, during the lockdown, that we're bringing back. So these songs, Hanagasa Ondo, the flower songs, these are the songs that I think we here at our temple tend to switch out the most. Okay. And so don't follow me dancing either, because we switched them so much that I don't know how to dance them.
Oh, but I have a practice.
We do have a practice.
Yeah.
Please come to our practice.
Yeah.
It's next week, depending on when this episode is released.
Yeah.
If it's released after practice, we hope you made it. But I guess in terms of like modern songs, the meaning is completely like, I don't want to say it's deep, but like,
well, there's nothing related to obon,
Yeah.
Some songs are nothing related to obon, but some popular modern song people want, maybe it is easier for people to dance, maybe. I don't know how they are choosing these songs, but even when we go to White River or Tacoma, they sometimes choose like a Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon Ondo.
Pokemon Ondo. Yeah. The Pokemon probably, someone created the Obon song, Pokemon song for Obon Odori. Yeah, but some songs, nothing related to Obon, but just for fun.
That's true, I guess, right? Because like Hanabi Ondo, Hanabi in Japanese means firework.
Fireworks.
It's so
seasonal.
I guess seasonal. But Sensei San and I, we were listening to Hanabi Ondo earlier today, listening to like the lyrics, and it's like the fireworks go off, they bloom. They go off in the sky, and that's like what the song talks about.
But just celebrate summer, beautiful summer. Yeah.
And so I guess that's another maybe category. In terms of modern, there's like seasonal things that we enjoy in the summer.
Yeah.
And I guess if I think about like my favorites, it's hard. It's hard to choose between do I like the Joro Shinshu based songs more? Do I like the more regional traditional songs? One of the regional songs that we haven't danced in a while, but we'll hopefully be dancing soon is like Hiroshima Ondo. We typically do Dai Hiroshima Ondo, which I don't know the lyrics to Dai Hiroshima Ondo, but Hiroshima Ondo was one of the songs that we also, Yushan and I also listened to earlier today. And the first part talks about like koi fish, a carp. And then I immediately just thought Hiroshima Toyo carps.
Yeah.
And then my family is from Hiroshima, but I actually don't know much about it. Are there...
Okay.
Carps is important, yeah?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Just like a mariners here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when we think about sort of modern songs, I think the most recent and modern song that we have in our repertoire is the Lantern Song,
Yeah.
which was commissioned by the Buddhist Church of America for their 125th anniversary, which was celebrated last year. And unfortunately, because of our temple not being able to hold practices, not having a lot of ability to like adapt our obon, we did not dance Lantern Song last year. But we will be dancing it this year, and it's a very pretty song. I love the song. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased, because I'm friends with the people that wrote it and composed it, but it's composed by a group called the Bonbu Stories, which is an Asian American arts collective dedicated to using music as a medium for raw storytelling and building connections. And so that name, Bonbu, does have sort of a Buddhist background.
Well, yeah, Jodo Shinshu.
Jodo Shinshu background.
Yeah. Imperfect person.
Yeah, Bonbu.
Yeah, Bonbu. Person who has full of greed, anger, and ignorance, like me.
Yeah, like all of us. Right? We have the Bonno, blind passions. And so there's 6 of them, I think, young musicians. You know, they wanted to come up with, you know, representing an interpretation of like a modern obon. And so I think they talked with a bunch of different ministers, a bunch of different people, and they came up with this beautiful song, Lantern Song, which please go onto YouTube and you can search Lantern Song Bonbu Stories to listen to it.
What's lyrics telling us about the Lantern Song?
What's what?
Lyrics.
Oh, lyrics.
Yeah. Can you summarize the meaning? Lantern Song.
Well, I am like pulling something from BCA's website.
Oh, okay.
Song, but it says, the lyrics of Lantern Song depict an intergenerational conversation between a living person and their departed loved ones. The piece does not shy away from the realities and mixed emotions that can be so prevalent around obon, such as loss, legacy, remembrance, and celebration. They encourage us to sing, or dance, sing, and cherish the memories under the lanterns, right? We dance, you know. It's a very pretty song, and I'm super excited to dance it this year. So please go onto YouTube, look at the BCA website, learn about Bonbu Stories, follow them on Instagram, and listen to Lantern Song as kind of our most modern, newest Bonodori song that we're going to be dancing. You've listened to it, right, Sensei?
Yeah. You know, they came. Bonbu Stories, you know, then we had a practice.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was in April.
Yeah, I was not here.
Okay,
I unfortunately was not able to attend, but I heard tons of people came to like practice dancing.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a new age, modern song. It doesn't sound anything like a traditional sort of Bonodori song. It's very contemporary. Yeah, they're very good singers.
Yeah,
all of them that sang it. It's very pretty. But yeah, that's obon music.
Yeah.
I really hope that everyone here can join us for our obon, listen to some obon music, kind of get in the festivities. That's kind of what I typically do is when I know that obon's coming up, I like start listening to obon music to kind of get like really excited about it.
Yeah, then when we are Obon dancing, we are making a big circle. Then sometimes when we are dancing, kind of once a year we meet these people. Dancing. Some people who are watching. Then I can greet them. Oh, hello. This is only once a year. Sometimes we can see them. So that's a really great way to meet with the people. Yeah, that's good. Lots of people.
I like it.
Yeah.
Is a complete circle? Is that like Manmaru?
Manmaru is a complete circle.
No, but I'm saying it's like, I just made that connection in my head. It's like, oh, we dance in a circle, Manmaru Ondo, like it's the whole circle. Like Manmaru.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Wow. See, look, still learning things about Obonodori. But I think that's about all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you to Sensei, our producer Alex, for running our camera and sound as always. And thank you to all of our listeners. If we didn't really talk about any user-submitted questions this time, since we mainly talked about Obon, but if you have a question that you'd like to ask Sensei or a discussion topic that you think would be interesting to discuss here on our podcast, please don't hesitate to submit it. We hope to see everyone at our 93rd Seattle Obon on July 19th and 20th. Come say hi to Sensei and I. And we look forward to seeing everybody. Thanks so much.
Thank you.